So here's the circuit that I found to do current or constant current source. So a subset of circuits you'll find on talkingelectronics.com. So the next thing was for me to do was to try and simulate it. So I used a program on my iPad called iCircuit. So I built the circuit. Here it is running at 9 volts, and you can see there's a constant current there of about 5.5 milliamps. And I'm just adding LEDs. So that's 2 LEDs now. You'll notice that there's no current limiting resistors in the circuit either, so all the current limiting is done by the circuit itself. And to sort of see how it's working, if you just keep an eye on the 10K resistor going off to the base of the Darlington and the collector of the BJT, and you'll see it's opened up now, so it's quite light green. I'm just going to short circuit those last 3 LEDs though, and you'll see how it indicates there's very clever software that there is a bit of a choke on that circuit now. So yeah, that seems to work. Let's have a go at building it. Okay, so here's the setup where we have a Darlington transistor and a normal BJT, an SS8050, and I've just set it up with the 1206 adapter there. I've got 4 different resistors that I can select from and different amounts of LEDs that I can select from as well. So this is the first constant current circuit, and here it is working with just 1 LED. You can see 15 volts and 3.1 milliamps. Now with 2 LEDs and 3 milliamps. You'll notice also that there's no current limiting resistors in this setup. Here's 3 LEDs because the circuit itself is limiting the current at the moment, 2.8 milliamps, 15 volts. And here we have 4 LEDs and 2.8 milliamps. So pretty stable across that load. Now I've changed the resistor, so this is a higher current and 1 LED, 11.5 milliamps. So this is R2 value changing to give us the higher current, and this is 12.2 milliamps with 2 lamps lit. 3 lamps, 12.7 milliamps, 15 volts, and that's 12.1 milliamps and 15 volts. Yeah, so it's 47 ohms, that last one. Now this is a different setup. This is 2 BJTs. This is the SS8050, slightly different setup, but effectively operating the same, doing current limiting as I increase the number of LEDs. So with 100 ohms, we've got 16.7 milliamps, 1 LED, and then 17.1 milliamps with 2 LEDs, no current limiting resistors on those LEDs, 17.4 milliamps with 3 LEDs, and you'll notice in the background too that's 12 volts coming into this one. That's 18 milliamps with 4, so rising slightly, and 18.7 with 5. So pretty impressive. That's the circuit working.